Hello, my name is Andrew Munganga, and I am an alumni of the Peace and Justice program by the Women Ascension. I'm very glad to speak at this conference among other intellectuals. So today I'm just going to elaborate and agree with you on a phrase that Women Ascension have introduced to say, investing in women, a human rights imperative, which I agree with them because, human rights are universal and they are found everywhere, and everyone is entitled to them. By virtue of one being a human being, they are entitled to human rights. So if women are human beings, then they are also entitled to human rights. If men are human beings, then they are also entitled to human rights. And now, viewing the importance of investing in women from a human rights perspective underscores the fundamental principle that women's rights are human rights. Do you know that that women cover the most population in the whole world? Do you know that the most poorest gender in the world are women? Why is it so? Are we depriving them from certain human rights that they are supposed to enjoy in order for them to be top? Or are we depriving them from, certain rights in order for them to actually invest in most of the businesses that everyone in the world is investing? Now, this approach emphasizes the inherent dignity, wealth, and equal rights for every individual, regardless of their gender, whether they are men or whether they are women. Now, I want to highlight to you several, things that we should understand that investing in women aligns with the promotion of human rights, and also investing in women aligns with, making the world a better place. The number one thing is education. Okay, the right to education. This is something that everyone should have access to. Access to education is a fundamental right. In Zambia, for example, it has made everyone to go to school without any payment. It's free education from grade 1 to grade 12. It's actually free education, and that means that everyone, every human being, whether man or woman, is entitled to that access to free education. Yet we've seen girls and women often face, very, significant barriers in many parts, of the world, Africa in particular. It's sad. And we understand that investing in women's education is not only rectifying the country's inequality, but also empowers women with skills to attain entrepreneurship, ventures. It also opens doors for opportunities. You imagine if we take women to school, being educated, then they have a chance to actually be employed, then that becomes better. It becomes so hard if we do not take women to school, we do not, allow them to have access to education. Then we tend to see the levels of poverty among women actually increasing. In Zambia, it's so hard for young girls, especially in the rural areas, for them to complete or to go into their 9th grade or to go into their 8th grade, actually, because they are disadvantaged because of discrimination. If they fail to, if they fail their exams to go into the next grade, everybody tells them that they do not have a brighter future. They're not going anywhere. It is now that things are beginning to change, but then the change is slow. We need to fasten the change. We need to, bridge up the gap that is there between men and women. The discrimination is quite high. That is why we need to bridge up this gap, like I said. The other aspect is right to health. Women have the right to the highest attainable standard of health. The highest attainable standard of health, beginning with maternity. The maternal part where They are the ones that give birth to every human being on earth, and they should be taken care of very well. Okay, so when we talk about the right to health, that women should not be deprived to this right, we are talking about reproductive health. We are talking about investing in women's health services. We are talking about providing access to quality maternal care. We are talking about ensuring that women can, make informed decisions about their reproductive health, which is very, very important. So we, of course, have seen quite a number of hospitals being built, and certain hospitals